Today I want to do a quick review of the iPhone 15 Pro Max. My wife just got this iPhone, so I thought let's hop on the camera, do a quick review, let you know all ins and outs about this iPhone and our thoughts about this phone, because you hear so much rumors on the internet about breaking the screen, about that this iPhone is bendable. So we want to cover that in the video. We will do a small comparison about the cameras. We won't do a full comparison, but because moving on from the 11, it's a bit of an unfair competition. We want to cover the features. We want to tell you a little bit more about this iPhone. But yeah, first off, let's talk about the screen and breaking the screen. That was a reason for my wife to doubt of buying this iPhone. So she thought maybe I should buy the iPhone 14 Pro Max. Maybe I should wait for the next generation, but will it be better? We don't know. Maybe she has to wait till the 17. And then a friend of us told us like, hey, why you don't take a small insurance on this iPhone? So if something happens, you're covered. You don't have to worry about that. You don't have to wait any longer, and you don't have to buy the 14. So that's what we did, so she can enjoy this iPhone with peace of mind. And honestly, she can't wait to unpack this. So let's jump in, unpack this iPhone and go over all the features. So let's open the box. Here it is, the new iPhone 15 Pro Max in white. It looks so nice. It's always so cool to unpack a new iPhone or Apple product. Look at that. Beautiful phone. Look how happy my wife is. So what else is there in the box? We have the cable. Nowadays this cable is padded. That's so much better, just like the new MacBook cables. It's a lot stronger in my opinion, so that's nice. The only thing we're missing in the box is like the plug. I mean, come on Apple, why not include the plug anymore? You pay so much for an iPhone and you don't even get the plug. That's a bit of a disappointment. I hope they change that around. But there it is, the new iPhone 15 Pro Max in white. So yeah, let's turn it on and let's install it. Let's see how smooth that goes. And so there it is. Now we can install this iPhone. I won't cover the full process, but yeah, the setup should be really smooth because we're moving from an iPhone to an iPhone. So it recognized the iPhone right away, and now it's gonna transfer all the data and stuff. We have to do the basic things like set up the Face ID once again, and then we can jump right into moving the files from one phone to the other phone. This took about 35 minutes, but I mean there are 64 gigabytes on this phone, so to transfer 64 gigabytes in like less than 30 minutes is amazing. So the setup was really smooth. So then the last thing we have to do is set up the so-called action button. This is a new thing from Apple. So we have an extra button and we can say like, you want to use it for the camera, we want to use it for focus, we want to use it for the flashlight. So yeah, and if that's set up, then the phone is ready to use. So my wife will test this phone for the next couple of days and then I will come back to you. So my wife tested out her new iPhone for the last couple of days. She told me what she thinks about this iPhone, and I have the honor to make this video. The first thing she said to me, like, what do you love about this new iPhone? What are your thoughts? The first thing she said is, I love the white color, that the white color is back. It's the original Apple color. So I love that they brought this color back in the color range of iPhones. So yeah, I couldn't disagree with her because yeah, it is the original color, so I love that. But yeah, let's dive in a little bit more about the specs. So the new camera. If you are like for normal households, like the first time she used this camera, she said, oh, the photos look a little bit darker. We took a look. And in comparison with the iPhone 11, at the first look, it looked like it's sharper, but the photos are a bit darker and the colors are a little bit off. But then we noticed that there are so much more settings in the camera to adjust to come to the right pictures. And after we discovered that, the photos were way better. So if you use this iPhone for the first time and think like, I don't know if the camera is really an upgrade, it is the settings. So it's nothing to do with the camera, just dive in the settings. So yeah, let's compare some photos. I took some photos with the iPhone 11, iPhone 13 and the 15 Pro Max so you can see for yourself. So here we have some normal portraits. You can really see the difference already, but when we do it 100% crop, you can really see how much sharper the iPhone 15 Pro Max is. This is some shots in portrait mode. And finally, we have some landscape photos. You can really see the difference here as well. So yeah, and the huge difference you can see, like if you're in a normal household, the camera has already an upgrade. But if you are more into professional photo and video, man, this camera is like, I mean, like you can shoot in log, so you can make so much more in your edits. You can do so much more in color grading. That is amazing. So this, for that reason alone, already is like, from being a great camera to, if you're a professional, you can use this camera for, if you're starting off or for small production, this is the phone for you. This can actually deliver the result that you maybe need for small production, or if you're just starting out. So if you're into that, then this is the phone you need to buy basically, and you don't need to buy like an extra camera if you're just starting off with video. For photos as well, like you can shoot in RAW, there's so much more information in the photo, you can do so much more in editing. That's amazing. So for example, this photo shot through a window and did some editing in Lightroom and in Photoshop, and the results are like amazing. So as you can see, the difference is amazing in the camera. So it is the best camera ever made. Although we were skeptical in the beginning when we first saw the photos, you really have to dive in the settings, and if you're more into professional photo and video, this is the camera for you. So other specs, like it's a little bit heavier than the iPhone 11 Pro Max. Although they use titanium, I think the screen is a bit heavier and the glass is maybe a bit heavier. But the screen looks so much better than the iPhone 11 Pro Max or the iPhone 13. The screen is amazing. She loves also the dynamic island, like when you use your flashlight or you do phone calls, you can control everything from there, and that's really amazing. That's really an upgrade. And also one huge upgrade is the action button. She loves that. With just the press of the button, you can turn it into silent mode or anything like that. It's amazing. You can choose whatever feature you want there, but that really is amazing. The only two downsides she has about this iPhone are that the cameras stick out a little bit more than other iPhones, and she's afraid that you scratch it. Although she has a cover, like when you lay it on the table, it still feels like you can easily scratch the camera even with a case. So yeah, that's something to keep in mind. And maybe you should get one of those glass protectors for the camera as well. And the other thing that she would love to see but still not there is like split screen for the iPhone Pro Max, because the screen is big enough. You can easily do a split screen. You can use YouTube on one side, do something else at the other side. Back when she used Huawei like 5-6 years ago, they had split screen. So we are like, Apple, come on, where is the split screen? We know the technology is there. If Huawei can do it, you can do it as well. And the screen is big enough. So we can't wait for that feature. Maybe it's something for the iPhone 16. But yeah, I think we covered pretty much everything about this iPhone. So overall, a really good product. I can really recommend it, especially if you like photo, videography, then this is amazing. The only thing, like we had our doubts as well about the screen and the breakability about the screen. So I would recommend everybody to take an insurance on this iPhone, and then you can rest assured that if something happens, it's covered. But yeah, if you have that, then I would say this iPhone is the best thing out there. If you don't use an insurance, maybe buy the iPhone 14 or wait a little bit longer. But with an insurance, this iPhone is amazing. So thank you for watching. If you like this video, then please hit the like and subscribe button. That helps me a ton in creating this content. We can do more reviews, more videos for you. So yeah, that would help a ton. Once again, thank you for watching. See you for the next one. Cheers.